YG, his security done is finna take the stand on his ass. The security is stating that he witnessed dude with a knife. I think he also said he witnessed the stabbing. If this is true, and dude gonna go to court with that, YG dude is cooked. I don't really listen to YG music, and I really don't even know that much about him like that. I don't know that much about him because I don't really pay attention to YG. I don't know, I ain't into none of the new West Coast, like the new West Coast stuff. I'm into the old West Coast stuff, like E40 and Mag Mall and Spice One and this type of shit. All this new music and all that, I don't really fuck with none of it really. People be trying to introduce new music to me and all that. I don't fuck with it. I don't even like people trying to introduce music to me. I don't like that. It's the same. It's kind of the same way I feel about watching TV and all that. It's somebody trying to program you and get you to think a certain way. That's why they're showing you certain stuff at certain times and all that. I strongly believe that. So, and that's not just TV and radio. That goes for anything, any type of media or anything that you consume. But yeah, YG probably cooked, bro. From the sad thing, he might have done that shit allegedly. Charleston White, goofball ass, went to Houston, and then they got knocked off and shit. Went to Fifth Ward popping in and all that. I don't know, he just seemed like a clown at this point. Seemed like he just doing shit to get attention and shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess it make money for him and all that, but it do make you look like a bitch ass nigga though. You know, is money that important to where you just be a bitch ass nigga behind it, you know, to get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a character flaw if you willing to just do anything for money and shit. Say anything, do anything. That's corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I get it. Everybody wants some money. You know, I be wanting to do some wild shit. I hear my damn self sometimes. So I be like, damn, I got 30,000 followers. All I need is a couple viral videos. I'll be in the mix. Like, maybe I should just go do some dumb shit or, you know, stand on the freeway or something. I don't know, figure some crazy shit out. I be thinking that shit too. But then I come back to my senses and I be like, nah, fuck all that. I ain't gonna do no wild shit trying to get no viral video or no shit like that. I think that's corny. I mean, not necessarily. You might be in the business of making viral videos, and that's different. I guess Charleston White kind of is in the business of making viral videos. But still, you gotta stand on something. You can't just be a complete bitch ass nigga. You gotta stand on something. Especially, and then this nigga talking about how bad he is and all that. Nigga, you call the laws and shit. You ain't bad, nigga. You gonna call the laws. Somebody do you something, you gonna call the laws and shit. That ain't bad. I'm not calling no law. I ain't never called a law for nothing. I don't even call the laws. I go get at a nigga. I ain't call no laws. I don't even fuck with the police like that. I think Charlie White is he not playing the character first of all. That's him. He just a whole ass nigga. And he really playing catch up. You could tell, cause he had like a kid and shit, wearing a bunch of kid clothes, talking about a bunch of kid shit, still trying to fuck a lot of hoes and all that. We was doing that when we was kids, bro. We ain't no 40, 50-year-old men still trying to fuck a bunch of hoes, so that's corny, bro. At this point, if you got a bunch of bitches, they need to be your wives. You need to have to be polygamous and just have a bunch of bitches. But just every day just trying to fuck hoes and shit, it's just showing that you really wasn't shit in your younger days. You ain't never been shit until you got some little money and shit. You kind of telling on yourself. Because we been fucking hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was broke. We was broke fucking hoes. We had hoes paying us. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hoes and all that. So now, I did that so much as a youngster. Like, I could never have sex again. And I'm not saying it to brag or nothing. I'm just saying some realistic shit. I fucked so many bitches when I was younger. To where now, I don't even need to have sex no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I ran through these bitches like literally I was every day, something new every day. It's because I was selling drugs. And I was a fucking X-pill man. So I was selling the X-pill. So all the bitches who bought drugs from was all freaky bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I had my pick of the litter every day. I'm saying that to say, that was when I was young. Now that I'm older, I can't even imagine just trying to fuck every bitch I run into and, you know, trying to holler at every bitch trying to fuck, this and the third. You see what's happening to AB and Dean them. Because they trying to fuck every day and all that. And Dean, I mean not Dean, AB, he the same way. He a big, grown-ass goofy. And why is you trying to fuck these hoes every day? Nigga, you got all this money on the table, all this different stuff going on, and you want to try to fuck a random bitch every day. That's corny, bro. You should have been already got enough pussy already. You know how much pussy I done had? I could never fuck another bitch ever again, and I still done mashed probably way more than the average guy. I could just go on straight memories at this point. I can just whack off and go on memories. I don't even need to fuck no hoes really. It's not that serious, especially when you get older. That's why I be looking at this nigga like, you niggas are goofy. You just spending money trying to fuck the hoes and shit. And you should have been got that out your system. But I guess he didn't get a chance to get out of his system because he was in jail when he was a youngster. So I guess that's might be his thing. Or I don't know, because he was grown too, though. He was in the free world when he was grown. He just wasn't hitting no shit. He was a weenie. And he started getting a little bread and all that. And they started thinking he ain't no weenie and shit. But you still a weenie. You just a weenie with bread. That's it. You just a bitch-ass nigga with money. That's a thing. I would even say probably the majority of niggas with money is bitch-ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, this nigga's a clown. Charleston White, you a goofy. Like, at first, the shit was kind of cool. You was charging everybody up, doing your thing. It was kind of cool just to see somebody not backing down from shit and just doing their thing and shit. But now, you starting to look like a whole goofy. All this, you starting to look like a little kid. You know, you riding around like chains on. You acting like a little kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit's corny. It's corny when old ass men act like little kids and shit. It's corny because we know that you got more sense than that. You got more wisdom than that. You live more life than that to be acting like a goofy and shit. A clown ass nigga. The dude popular, but you gonna get to the point to where ain't nobody gonna fuck with him. And I'm not even saying I wish that on him or nothing. I fuck with him on the simple fact that he from my hood and he basically came from nothing to something. So I fuck with that. But other than that, he a weenie. Dude, a straight up weenie. He'll get beat up. He can't even come. I don't know how he went to Fifth Ward and left unscathed. He can't even come to the block out here in Arlington. He'll get beat up. He can't go to the block in Arlington where we be at. He can't go over there and hang out and shit. He can't even do that. He from out this way. But he can't come out to the blog and just post up and just, be on the blog popping it and all. That nigga gonna beat the brakes off that dude. He done did too much. He done talk crazy about the baby that died. He done talk crazy about everybody. Went to Houston, talk crazy to Jay Prince and them. And then Jay Prince probably didn't even have nothing to do with that shit. And you just automatically threw him in the mix. Oh, it was Jay Prince. He did, fuck his mama, all that. You telling the man fuck him and fuck his mama and all that. But you a whole bitch. You ain't gonna say none of that shit to that man. Especially if y'all in a situation where he can reach out and touch your goofy ass. You're not gonna say that unless you got some kind of law protection. Nah, bro, you ain't gonna say none of that to Jay. You wouldn't, if he was in your face, you wouldn't say none of that shit. You wouldn't. So you need to cut it out, Charlie, with all the bullshit. Enough is enough. I don't believe the character thing and all that. It's a bunch of bullshit. YG. Damn, YG. YG. You done fucked your shit up. You need to be stabbing niggas and everything. It had the Mo 3 trial started, I think, today. I should have went up there, but I was busy grinding and shit. I really couldn't. I ain't had no space in my schedule to go up there to the courthouse and shit. But I'm thinking about going up there and film some of the trial and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's another day, another motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? Burnout time. I'm just even burn out with life in general. This shit just silly. Shit. It's like we just grind every day. And for what? I don't even get to see my kids because I'm always working and shit. By the time I get done working, it's too late. They sleep or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit sucks. Just grinding every day for nothing. I don't even know why we even here. Nobody even really know why we even doing any of this. You don't even know. Some people act like they know. I think that's hilarious. Some people act like they know and shit. Like they know what's going on and shit. Like the dude, 706, whatever the fuck his name is. He had like, everything. He just the most wisest person in the fucking world. He know everything about everything. Nigga, you look like Charleston White. A young, black ass Charleston White looking ass nigga. You don't know everything. Shut your goof ass up, boy. You know what I'm talking about? You try to explain like you know everything and shit. And half the shit you be talking about is you be making up shit. All that spiritual bullshit. I don't buy none of that shit. I don't buy the God concept. I don't buy no type of spiritual concept. I don't buy none of that. I don't follow no man, period. I don't follow no man. It doesn't matter what form you try to put it in. I don't follow. I'm not a follower. I lead. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Especially on no fake ass God concept and all that. That's fake, bro. A blind Stevie Wonder can see that shit fake. All that God stuff and all that's the fakest shit ever. Ain't no God, bro. That's some make-believe shit. Y'all got that off movies and shit. Off Thor. Y'all watching Thor too much and shit. Ain't no God, bro. That's all fake. There's no God gonna come down and save you from white people and all this type of shit. It's not happening. You know? If there was a God, why the God ain't never did nothing? Why does everything still suck? And then when you think about the whole God bullshit, you gotta think that, would you even wanna go to heaven? Like, think about it. What's heaven? Well, me just sitting around and shit. I don't know, fuck heaven. I don't wanna go to no bitch ass heaven. You know what I'm saying? I sound crazy. Wanna go to heaven? Fuck heaven. And hell. And God. And his mama now. I don't fuck with none of that faggot ass shit. I don't follow no man on no level. Whether they claim to be a God, a motherfucker, whatever the fuck. I don't follow no man. I'm a leader, bro. I don't follow motherfuckers. Motherfuckers follow me. I don't follow nobody. I can't relate. It just don't make sense. You know, why would I follow some religious bullshit? Somebody talking about some shit they don't even know. Cause you gotta think a preacher is preaching to you some shit that they don't even know. Because nobody knows how the world began. But I can definitely tell you what it's not and how it didn't happen. It did not happen behind some God and all that creating this and that. Nah, that didn't even happen, bro. That's all fake. None of that shit happened for real. The whole Bible is a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just different tales and all that. I'm gonna get on this bitch though. I hit my 30K subscribers, which ain't shit really. Cause on this, it don't even matter how many subscribers you got really. It's really about your consistency and the quality of your content. It's really about that. It ain't necessarily about how many subscribers you got and all that. Cause I got way more subscribers than most of these motherfuckers. Across the web, I got fucking 50,000. I got 50,000 subscribers across the web on all my platforms and shit. I got a little more than that, about 55, close to 60. Got like 55,000 subscribers. It's people that got 5,000. I got 50,000 more subscribers than some people that's making money on this shit. That's wild, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, the closest platform that I got to making money is TikTok. My TikTok, like right on, I'm about to bust through. I'm like right on the verge, about to bust through. But every other platform, I ain't making a dime off that shit. And I got fucking like I said, I got 50,000 subscribers and shit. That's crazy, huh? Cause some people that got 50,000 subscribers and they rich. You know what I'm saying? They got a big nice house and shit. This, that, and the third, all kind of shit going on. I got 50,000 subscribers. I live in a fucking hotel. You know what I'm saying? Fucking still have to go grind every goddamn day. You know, and I know you have to do that anyways, whether you got a YouTube or not. But I'm saying I still got to go do physical, hard, labor type shit every day. And I got all that goddamn. My homeboy said I'm famous. One of my partners said, "Damn, nigga, you famous." You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm popping up on this feed or something. He said, "Damn, nigga, you famous." And I don't even tell you the truth. I don't even want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I never wanted to be famous. I want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. I don't give a fuck about no people knowing me and shit. Actually, it works better for me, motherfuckers not knowing me. That's better to me because I ain't got to fucking decipher who the friends and who the foes and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I just put everybody in the enemy category, and I'm already looking when you approach me, I'm already looking at you as an enemy because I don't do friends. I don't do friends and all that no more. I don't do that shit because there ain't no loyalty and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then me, I'm a whole different type of friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a really, like, somebody play with you, my friend, somebody play with you or something, I'm gonna really pull up and really be on drama time. I don't, if my friends ain't on that type of shit, then we ain't friends. You know what I'm saying? And then some of my friends that I had, well, so-called friends that I had and all that, I had found out they was fucking with some of my enemies and shit. I'm like, what? You niggas fucking with my enemies? That's when I had to quit fucking with everybody because I ended up doing something. Straight up. If I leave you alone, quit fucking with you, just know the next step, the next time you cross me, it was finna be some drama. I was finna get on your ass. That's what I do in lieu of getting on your ass, is I just leave people alone and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to continue fucking with them and shit, that it's already at a dead end and shit. Cause you already making one. If you make one false move, I'm on your ass. Straight up. I'm talking about physically on your head, hurting your bitch ass, doing you something. So that's why I don't want no friends and shit. Fuck a friend. I don't want no friends. Like Malcolm X say, I'm not gonna try to pick out the snake, you know, pick out the good snake out of all the snakes that's approaching me and shit. I'm not gonna try to pick out the good snake. I'm just gonna dodge all the snakes. Straight up. And these niggas be bitch ass niggas anyway. The majority of these niggas gay, friendly, just bitch ass niggas. Talking about the half of these niggas talking about they street niggas and all. They ain't never even made no money in the streets before. You know what I'm saying? How you a street nigga? You ain't no street nigga, bitch ass nigga. How you a street nigga? And you ain't never made no money out the streets. That don't make no sense, bro. It's a contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many of these niggas be claiming that they street niggas and shit. Oh, I'm a street nigga, I'm this, I'm that. But then if you was to go back and check their street record, they was a whole bitch. They was a worker. Like these niggas that be doing all these killings and all that, and robbing and all that. These niggas wasn't no bosses or nothing in the street. And the boss don't do no whole bunch of killing and robbing and all that. That's for the flunkies, the throwaways, the crash house. They do all the robbing and killing and all that. But these niggas online I had you thinking that the robbers and the killers and all that was running the show in the streets. That's how they had y'all thinking. A lot of squares do think that, but that's what these niggas be saying. They had these niggas thinking that, these people thinking that they was in the streets just mobbing, getting money, you know, just having it their way and shit. But the truth is, the majority of these niggas was workers. Even the killer, a killer in the streets ain't no boss, that's a worker. Like, you getting sent to do shit. You ain't no boss and you doing a bunch of killing and shit. You ain't gonna ever make it to be a boss if you doing a bunch of killing and all that. You ain't gonna make it. Somebody gonna whack you or you gonna go to jail. The bosses don't. That's how I be knowing niggas ain't gangsters for real. Every time I hear a nigga say, "Oh man, he ain't no gangster. He don't even do his own. You know, he don't even do it. He don't even put no work in for real." You fucking idiots. That's how I know y'all ain't no street niggas or gangsters for real in real life. Because the real gangsters know that. Nigga, the crash house always get sent to go do dumb shit. They don't, the gangsters, the bosses, they don't go do dumb shit. The fuck y'all get that shit from? They don't do no killing, none of that. The soldiers, the bottom, the lower ranking people do all the bullshit. That's a fact. I be tripping when I be hearing you niggas on here talk. Like they just, you know, I was robbing in the streets. Nigga, you was robbing because you was a bitch ass, broke ass nigga. That's why you was robbing. You wasn't robbing because you was just some super duper street nigga and all that. You was robbing because you was hating on a nigga with money and you was a bitch. That's why you was robbing. I don't respect none of that shit. All that nigga be some weenies, bro. You robbing and doing all this fake shit. But when you was in the streets, you ain't never had no money, no car, no houses, nothing. You really just claiming to be in the street and not even really own that shit for real. Just claiming some shit, trying to sound cool and shit. That's the majority of these clown ass niggas. I don't respect it, not even a little bit. I'm not saying it to boost myself up or nothing. I'm just speaking the facts. When I was in the streets, nigga, I was a boss. I made it to the level of a boss. I wasn't no runner, no worker, no bitch ass nigga doing hits and doing punk shit, goofy shit, throwing your life away, crashing out and all this shit. Oh yeah, you had better believe I had some crash outs. You had better believe I had some crash outs. But not me. I guess we was crashing when we was young, though. That's why I say that's some young shit. That's why these niggas on here be talking how they was robbing, they was doing all this shit, and they be old niggas. They was never nothing in the streets for real. Because if you saying that you was a robber, that means that you was only in your young street career. if you being a robber. You never made it to the boss level. Cause you never heard them talking about no boss shit. They just be talking about how they rob people and do this. I was just robbing them. And most of them niggas that say they be robbing, they only rob black people. They don't even rob the bank. They don't rob the, do no big major league, go hit the Apple store and take all the stuff. They don't do none of that type of shit. They only rob other niggas. And they be thinking that they supposed to get some type of flowers for that or something. To me, you a whole bitch. If you rob, but you only rob niggas, you a hoe. You a whole bitch. Cause you scared to rob the people where the money at. The money in the bank, dumbass nigga. If you really a robber, why you ain't hit the bank? I don't respect no robber that don't rob the bank. If you only robbing drug dealers or you only robbing store, if you ain't robbing no bank, you a hoe. You pretending to be a street cat, street robber and all that. You ain't no real robber, pussy ass nigga. You faking. The real robbers rob the bank, nigga. That's the niggas who I would have respect for. The niggas that rob the bank. Or the niggas that go up in the Apple store and do what they call them, the fake, like steel mob or something they call that shit. They go off into like the Apple store or some shit like that and they just take all the shit. I respect them. That's a real lick. You know how much all that shit in there is worth? You take all them iPads, all them iPhones, all that shit. Nigga, that's $100, $200, $300,000 worth of shit. What is y'all talking about? At least $100 grand worth of shit. So that's a real lick. That's down there like hitting a bank. But you make believe ass, cornball ass nigga. See y'all, one of y'all partners, or see a dude in y'all neighborhood selling weed. He ain't got nothing but a couple pounds and shit. You'll go rob him. That's bitch shit to me. That's a bitch nigga. Cause you scared to rob the real shit. The bank. It was some West Coast niggas. The niggas that they designed the GTA game off of. Them niggas was bank robbers, bro. That game was designed off a real crew of niggas. There was a real crew of niggas that was really robbing banks and shit. Them niggas is gangsters. I respect them as gangsters. Rick Ross sold probably billions of dollars in drugs. I respect him as a gangster. Not the fake Rick Ross, I'm talking about the real Rick Ross. Meat sold made billions of dollars selling drugs. That's a real gangster. The gangster shit is about money. You goofball ass niggas. I don't know where it got perverted. Y'all started thinking it was about killing and robbing and shit. It's not about killing and robbing, you goofball. It's about getting money. All that other shit, people getting killed and people getting robbed, that's casualties of war type shit. That's like that ain't the point. That's discipline. That ain't the point. The point of being gangster ain't to be a killer, to be a robber, you fucking idiot. The point is to get a whole bunch of untaxed money, you fucking dummy. I be tired of hearing these niggas on here talking about the street shit and all that. And y'all some goofy. You niggas talking about how y'all doing all this robbing and all this stuff. And half the niggas it wasn't even robbing them for real, breaking into somebody's house, stealing their PlayStation, shit like that. Most of these niggas were doing shit like that. But I don't respect none of that shit no more, really though. But I just get tired of hearing these niggas, man. Cause it sound corny. And then these niggas be saying, oh man, I got a crazy story, man. My story is crazy. I was doing this, doing this. Nigga, your story ain't crazy. Your story the same story as all these other goofball ass niggas. Your mama was poor. It's the same exact story you hear from every last nigga. My mama was poor. We lived in the ghetto. So I had to rob so I could get out of that situation. Man, shut your bitch ass up. You ain't gotta rob nobody to get out of no situation. You ain't gotta do no dumb ass shit. The majority of the people that live in the hood ain't criminals. You fucking idiot. How come everybody else didn't have to do no fuck shit? You and your little crew, the only people that had to do fuck shit. Everybody else, they ain't had to do nothing. Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas is clowns. Just like Charlie White, straight clown. This nigga's he's annoying. He had like a kid and shit. He had a big ass kid and shit. And you know what? I think you should, when you get older or as an adult, you still should keep some of your childish ways a little bit. I think you should. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like doing, it's dumb, bro. If you doing all that just for money, everybody love money. We love money. But nigga, you might as well eat a dick. If you, Charleston White, if you gonna just do anything for money, you might as well just go eat dick for money. Fuck it. I mean, you already just doing anything, so fuck it. Go eat a dick. Go get fucked in the ass for some money, bro. Might as well. Since money is your thing, you can do an OnlyFans page and just get fucked in your ass. And that will probably go viral. I'm saying you get a lot of money. Since money is since you'll just do anything, disrespect anybody, say anything, disrespect people dead, kids, all this for money. I mean, you'll do anything for money. You'll eat a dick. I think Charleston White will eat a dick for money, bro. I think if the price is right, he'll gobble up a dick. Straight up. If the price is right, Charleston White will eat a dick. He will do anything for money, bro. He'll do anything for money. He'll let a nigga fuck him in his ass. He'll let a nigga fuck him in his ass for the right amount of money, bro. You can tell. Because he just do anything for money. People like that just do anything for money. They don't have no limit. It just take the right amount of money. I wouldn't even be surprised if the Aiden Ross dude done fucked him in his ass. Because the Aiden Ross dude like a punk. He look like a punk to me. I think he might have fucked around and hit Charleston in his ass. Straight up, on some real shit. And that's why Charleston be bouncing on his dick like that. Straight up, you bouncing on dude's dick. Aiden. Shut your bitch ass up, cornball ass nigga. Charleston White, I challenge you to a duel. You know what I'm saying? I'll beat your bitch ass, boy. You can't even come to the block where you claim that you from. You can't. Niggas gonna beat you up, boy. Matter of fact, nobody gonna beat you up because, and I'm not condoning violence or nothing, but I'm saying nobody gonna beat you up because for one, you handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are scared of the police. They scared of the police, that's crazy, huh? All these niggas claiming they gangsters and all that, they scared of the police. How the fuck you scared of the police, bro? I'm saying the police, they're the main enemy. If you a criminal, the fuck? You niggas scared of the police. These niggas will do a bunch of crime, do a bunch of shit, and then go turn themselves into the police. That's some crazy shit to me. I can't even relate to that. If I do a whole bunch of wild ass shit, I'm not turning. The police gonna get their ass knocked off when they come for me. At least 1 or 2 of them gonna get their ass knocked off. Straight up. I'm not turning. If I do some wild shit, murder or any type of shit, I'm not gonna do that and then go turn myself into the police. Hell no. Police gotta go too. Everybody gotta go. Hey, fuck that bullshit. Straight up. But Charleston White, I got 50,000 subscribers, Charlie. Am I big enough for you to accept the fade? I challenge you to the fade, punk. Come to the hood, come to the block. I'm taking the fade for the little girl who you was talking crazy about when she died. I'm taking her fade. She calling you to the fade, punk. And then you going down to Houston, knowing that you can't even whoop a nigga. Can you whoop anybody? I don't even think Charlie White can whoop anybody. you can put on some weight, bro. You weigh 120 pounds and you weak. I could see if you was 120. It's some niggas that's 120 pounds that just strong in the motherfucker though. But you weak as hell, boy. You gotta carry your chest in. You super weak. You can't be little and weak. When you little, you gotta be super tough. You can't be little and weak. That's like a girl. You like a girl walking around. You a little nigga that's weak. Hell no. I ain't the biggest nigga in the world, but I'd knock a nigga the fuck out, too. Straight up. Done did it a few times. I would knock a nigga Marbles loose. Straight up, dude. I don't weigh number 160, 155, 160. I'm not no big nigga or nothing. But I do, you know what I do know? I beat the brakes off Charleston White. Straight up. I beat him up bad. He ain't got nothing for nobody. That's why I don't understand why he be popping it so much. Nigga, you ain't got nothing. You can't defend yourself. Only way you can defend yourself is with some type of weapon or something, or doing some goofy shit, or calling the laws, or one-on-one, nigga, just straight scrapping, nigga, they gonna beat the brakes off of your front weasel, ferret looking at it. You like a ferret. Charleston White like a ferret. You know that animal, the ferret? He a ferret looking at it, nigga. Skinny, disease-ridden ass ferret. Not even no healthy ferret. A sick ass ferret. You like a sick ass ferret, bro. Straight up, you like a sick ass ferret. Hell nah, man. These niggas are clowns, bro. I'm tired of these niggas on some real shit. I'm really just burnt with all these goofy ass niggas. Talking about how they gangsters and all that, how they tough and they bad. I shut y'all bitch ass up. The majority of you niggas do some wild shit in the street and they go turn yourself into the law. You ain't hard if you do that. You a weenie. You was showing out. You was performing. You was doing all the fuck shit performing. Cause you really a weenie. Nigga, the law, nigga, fuck the police. Nigga, the laws, nigga, the worst. What? Nigga, man, what? The laws is the worst motherfuckers out there. This nigga be talking about he gonna call the police, all this type of shit. Bitch ass nigga, man. And then the AB dude. Man, we seen that shit coming. Everybody that's watching that stream just knew. I said it a few times. This nigga finna get in trouble for this shit. He talking to the women crazy. Why is you talking to the women crazy? Why? For what? You got money. What you mad about? Why would you be talking to the women crazy like that? You can get more pussy if you just sweet talk the bitch. You gonna get little pussy talking crazy because you done paid them hoes. But you could have got more pussy just sweet talking to the bitches. Why you want to talk crazy to the bitches? I don't get that. I ain't finna talk crazy to the hoes and shit. That's dumb, bro. And now y'all finna have to deal with this case. And they saying it's a civil charge. She's suing you now, it's a civil charge. But eventually that shit gonna turn into some criminal shit. Cause that bro talking about you SA'd her and all that. So that's gonna turn into some criminal shit. They just starting with the little civil bullshit. But it's eventually gonna turn into a criminal charge. Now your stupid ass, you was on the come up. Now your stupid ass either gonna have to settle out of court, pay this broad a whole bunch of money, or you gonna have to face these charges, bro. And that's stupid. To be catching charges off talking crazy to bitches and shit. And then anybody know that? I feel like AB didn't really have no bitches for real before now. Because how you don't know how to talk to bitches? That don't make no sense. You been having money and all this type of shit, and you don't know how to talk to a bitch. Even if you feel however you feel about the bro, it's still a certain way you want to talk to her. This nigga talking to the bride, telling her to go upstairs, he finna fuck on him. It was one of the streams, somebody walked in the room and he was fucking a bride. I'm like, this nigga ain't got no type of boundaries or nothing. He just do whatever the fuck, say whatever the fuck. Hell no, bro. You gotta have some type of boundaries just as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be super loose booty and shit all the goddamn time. Just lose heart with your decisions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all making all that goddamn money, doing them streams and all that. Why do y'all even have them girls over there? I get it. It's a part of the ambiance, the scene. I get it, but I'm gonna have some motherfucking reputable women. I'm no randoms and shit. And I'm not finna get them bitches nothing. I wouldn't pay them hoes nothing. I would have already had that shit established. Bitch, you ain't getting paid. You finna go. You might get you some recognition or something. But you ain't getting no motherfucking money, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they finna fuck around and try to do Bill Cosby, AB. They might fuck around Bill Cosby, the homie. Y'all know Bill Cosby didn't do that shit, right? You know, fucking Bill Cosby, your ass. Had your ass in jail for 3-4 years and shit. I don't know, man. I'm finna get off of here. But I just want to speak my piece about America, the state of America, and Charlie White bitch ass. Going to Houston with the Fifth Ward. And then Fifth Ward ain't no hoe. I don't know what y'all thinking. Fifth Ward is not no hoe ass place like that. You fuck around and go to Fifth Ward and get your whole shit knocked off. You know, he just snuck in there and got away on some sneaky shit. He didn't go in there and announce himself like that. He didn't go there and say, hey, y'all, I'm gonna be in Fifth Ward later on. He didn't do that. He did some old friendly shit. And then it's some witnesses online now. They saying that Charles White was the one shot the gun. They saying that he popped the gun out, you know, shot it up in the air and shit. And then I'm tired of motherfuckers talking about some, oh man, that didn't even sound like no gunshots. That's that couldn't have been no gunshots. It didn't sound like no gun, like they some fucking gun expert or something. Shut y'all bitch ass up. Y'all don't know what the fuck if there was no gunshots or not. Guns have different sounds, you fucking idiots. All guns do not pop off and sound the same, bro. Different calibers of guns. Assault rifles sound different than a pistol. Pistols sound different than each other. You don't know if that was a gunshot or not. Just by you ain't no motherfucking pro, you know, pro-war person where you just been in so many wars. You can tell every type of gun, how every type of gun sound. Shut y'all dumb ass up, bro. Talking about that didn't sound like no gunshot. You don't know what the fuck it was. You wasn't there. You didn't see who did it. You don't know what the fuck it was. So shut the fuck up. Saying it's not a gunshot. You don't know if it wasn't a gunshot or not. You just saying shit. That's what half of these niggas on here just be saying any goddamn thing. That shit is annoying on the cool. But I'm finna get off this bitch, man. I got some other shit to do. I just wanted to come out here and chop it up, you know, about life and about these different scenarios and whatnot. But yeah, you was tuning in with me. I'm glad you